Hi everybody, this is Philip, the Photoshop educator here at the Shaw Academy. Today I wanted to talk to you about some of the important shortcuts that you can use to really speed up your workflow when dealing with Photoshop. Let us dive straight into it and open up Photoshop so we can see a nice picture of a dog here that's already zoomed in. So before I jump into the toolbar and actually talk about the different tools that are in there, which all have a different shortcut aligned to it, you can find all of these in the starter pack where I have typed it all up so you can see what tool has what shortcut. Also have a review of lesson 2 if needed. But I want to talk about stuff like if we're dealing with our brush tool. How do I change the size of the brush very quickly? If you can see the circle on my screen, if we use our square brackets, we can actually reduce or increase the size of our brush very quickly. This will come in very, very handy for you as we actually deal with all of our images. This is a very important tool to use, but it also has to be combined with the other shortcuts to really speed up your workflow. This image is already zoomed in. If I wanted to zoom in and out of an image very quickly, all I would have to do is hold Ctrl, Command if you're on a Mac, and press either the minus or the plus key for zooming in and out. Another quick tip for myself is if you are zooming in to do edits on the finer details, I also recommend that you combine the spacebar with this, allowing you to use the hand tool and drag with the mouse very quickly to get around the image as you need to do. So folks, very quickly there, I've talked about our brush sizes, we've talked about our zooms and our spacebar. Adding on top of that to really make everything an awful lot easier, I'm going to zoom out very quickly here. What you would like to do is combine all of the other kind of menu items in there as well. So if I wanted to open a specific image, I could press Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and O. This will allow me to open up any of the specific images from my previous folder that I've used, or to search the desktop to find another image. I can then use a shortcut such as Ctrl J to duplicate that image, as you can see in the layers here. So Ctrl J again. And this will duplicate my image, allowing me to edit a copy of my original image and not actually edit that image itself. Lastly, we will talk about Ctrl N. Now, Ctrl N is a way of opening a brand new blank document. In the newer versions, it looks as something like this. If not, you might just have the preset details here. So what I will do is I will just hit OK on an A4 page. I'm going to come into the image of the cat here, and what I'm actually going to do is very similar shortcuts as you might have used in Microsoft Word or any other Excel or any sort of Adobe program that you've ever used before. They're kind of like international shortcuts that are used for most programs. And that is our copy and paste. So if I press Ctrl A, I can select this entire image. If I press Ctrl C, I will have copied the image. Bring it into our new layer, our new document here, and press Ctrl V, and we can paste that image on top of the new document. A very quick way for building up your layers. Once away, a very nice way of using shortcuts to speed up your workflow. Lastly, before I leave you, what I want to talk about is if you're using the Essentials workspace and you find it difficult using tools like our healing tool, which has many tools hidden under it, all with the same shortcut. If I press J, I will select the last tool I've previously used. If I press J again, it will not change. So how do I very quickly rotate through these tools? Very simply, all you have to do is hold the Shift key, and as we press J, we will actually rotate through all of these tools. This will work if I was to press G, where I would rotate through my gradients and my paint bucket. Same with if I was to press W for our quick selection and our magic wand. Just once again folks, a very nice shortcut to know. It's all about really getting down and learning these shortcuts to speed your workflow up and really help yourself out when you are trying to do all of those important edits to your photos, to your images, to your designs, to once again just really help yourself out. Thank you for paying attention. I hope you all take these shortcuts away, whether you knew them already or not. It's nice that you watched the video, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.